As you seen the case study of Jane. Name Jane's case study to relate in current situation, now in this case study topic, in which we will be covering John Smith's case study. Name: John Smith. Age: 32. Occupation: sales manager. Marital status: married with 2 children. Presenting issue: difficulty managing anger in personal life. Problem statement: John Smith is a 32-year-old sales manager who has been married for 6 years and has 2 children, ages 4 and 6. He is well respected at his workplace for his performance and leadership skills. However, he recently sought therapy due to concerns about his anger management issues affecting his personal life. Let's understand the problem statement, or the concern we can say of John. John reports feeling overwhelmed by anger in various situations, particularly at home. He describes episodes where minor disagreements with his spouse or children escalate quickly into heated arguments. He reports that he often yells and becomes physically aggressive by slamming doors or throwing objects. John's wife, Sarah, has expressed concern about the impact of his behavior on their children and their marriage. Let's understand in detail in upcoming series how he tackle it. Discover Talent is creating such case studies so you as a student can relate in your current life scenario and find out the triggers and act accordingly. In this case John's study we so far seen the introduction, later on we understand the problem statement. Now it's time to do a assessment of triggers. During the initial assessment sessions, the therapist conducted a thorough evaluation of John's anger triggers, patterns of response, and its impact on his personal relationships. It became evident that his anger was not limited to specific triggers, but was a response to cumulative stress from work, financial concerns, and his role as a father and husband. We have seen in previous lecture, in assessment about John his behavior and the impact on his health. Let's check in this lecture innovation. The therapeutic approach was multifaceted, combining cognitive behavioral strategies, emotion regulation techniques, and communication skills training. Adding in number wise so we can understand it in better manner. 1. Anger awareness. The therapist worked with John to identify early signs of anger, such as increased heart rate and tense muscles. John learned to recognize these signs and apply relaxation techniques like deep breathing and mindfulness to prevent escalation. 2. Identifying triggers. John was encouraged to keep an anger journal to track situations, thoughts, and emotions that led to anger. This helped him identify recurring triggers and irrational beliefs that fueled his anger. 3. Cognitive restructuring. The therapist helped John challenge and reframe his negative thought patterns. For instance, when he felt his expectations weren't met, he tended to catastrophize the situation. By examining these thoughts, he learned to adopt more balanced and realistic perspectives. 4. Communication skills. John worked on improving his communication skills, particularly active listening and assertiveness. He learned to express his needs and concerns without resorting to aggression. 5. Stress management. Given John's demanding job, he was taught stress management techniques like time management, setting boundaries, and delegating tasks. This helped reduce his overall stress levels. 6. Family therapy. Involving his wife in therapy sessions, the therapist facilitated open and respectful communication between John and Sarah. They learned to understand each other's perspectives and collaboratively find solutions to their challenges. Thank you for attending. All over the case study now. In next lecture, we will be covering progress of John. We started the problem statement, therapist trigger, area of work improvement, and to work upon issues. It's now time to check the progress. Over several months of therapy, John displayed significant improvements in his anger management. He reported fewer instances of explosive anger at home and a better understanding of his triggers. His relationship with his wife improved as they both worked on their communication skills and provided mutual support. John also engaged in self-care activities and found healthier outlets for stress. After hearing this, you must say, it's not that difficult to manage our own anger when it's impacting adversely our health. As self-care matters most. Once again, thanks for choosing our course. And in next section we will be covering conclusion part of this case study. As we proceed, let us unravel the conclusion of this enlightening case study. Delving into John's choices, strategies, and the transformative outcomes he achieved, we glean precious insights that can be applied to our own journeys. Remember, this is not an ending, but rather a beginning, a juncture where the knowledge acquired becomes a guiding light as we navigate the complexities of our emotions and relationships. This anger management case study underscores the importance of addressing personal life challenges that can impact mental health and relationships. Through a combination of therapeutic techniques, John was able to gain insight into his anger triggers, develop healthier coping strategies, and enhance his overall well-being, resulting in positive changes in his personal and family life. Ongoing follow-up sessions are recommended to ensure the sustainability of these improvements. Once again, we extend our deepest gratitude for your active participation. We trust that the lessons from this case study will resonate within you as you embrace the wisdom they offer.